So there's been another police shooting. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Marquita Show podcast, where we talk about everything from pop culture to politics and everything in between. And if you have not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for post notifications so you get notified every single time I post. And if you are interested in supporting my channel, which I would greatly appreciate it if you did, links will be in the description box below to show some love. So today's video, we're going to talk about the recent shooting that went on yesterday. Today is Monday, August 24th. This happened yesterday afternoon or yesterday evening in Wisconsin. So as always, we're going to watch the video, and I would like to add that the video is very graphic. I am not going to show the actual shooting, but I'm going to show everything that's going to lead up to it, and after that, we will talk about it.
Blake appears to have been shot in the back as he entered the driver's side of an SUV at gunpoint. His children were reportedly in the vehicle. It is unclear whether police believe they saw a weapon.
I know you got kids and girl and all that, and I never had a problem with him. I always see him every day, parked right behind me on the street.
Local reports suggest Blake was breaking up a fight between two women when the police were called. That part of the incident was not caught on camera.
Okay, guys, so you just watched that with me. Very graphic, very hurtful. Anytime anyone loses their life, it is a sad situation. So with that being said, I would like to handle this situation as delicate. Be sure to be respectful in the comments as always. But just looking at the video, and from what I can gather from the video, is I'm always looking at preventative measures. Now, I hope no one takes offense to this, but of course it's the internet, so people will. What could he have done as an individual to protect his life? Because I noticed in the video they said that his children were in the car. Me, automatically, I go into instinct mode. I do whatever I have to do to protect my kid. And I assume that every other parent has that instinct as well. So you see that he is being followed by police, armed. And the first thing that pops up in my mind is, where is he going? What's so important that he has to get to that he's just going to completely ignore orders from police, armed police, because they clearly have their guns drawn. And I hear yelling. I don't know if they're yelling at him or what's going on, but I'm pretty sure as an individual, again, just speaking from my perspective, is like, somebody's following me with a gun. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to address it, especially if it's an officer, and see what they want. Because in the atmosphere that we're in today, you don't want to hype the situation, because we know how it's going to end if we do. So that was just my frame of thought, is why was he walking away when clearly officers were had their guns drawn? It sounded as if they were giving him directives to stop, but he continues to proceed to go towards the vehicle and go in the vehicle. Now, does this justify him being shot? Not at all. You're supposed to be a trained officer. You're supposed to know how to handle situations like this. But as far as the individual goes and being accountable, I found it was very strange that he continued to do what he had to do. Now, from the officer's perspective, I'm not a cop. I would never be a cop. With these being cops, you would think that they would be trained for situations like this. But I can kind of, but not really, understand, because they don't know what he's reaching for. He was walking away very aggressively. He was disobeying commands. It is said that they used a taser on him earlier, so I don't know what that was about. So it is still early on in the investigation. I am always open-minded, because I hate to jump to conclusions when I don't have the full story. You guys know that. I preach that in every video. I love to get background on the story, because I want to see the full picture and not just what the media is trying to paint, because the media, they play into the atmosphere of chaos. There's already riots in the area. Nothing's been released, or the investigation's not even completed into what happened. So we don't know at this point, but I see people are rushing to judgment, and they've already condemned the officers. As an individual, I think your job is to protect yourself and the people around you, your loved ones. Considering that he had kids in the car, there's no way I would have disobeyed commands, especially from unarmed cops. We know how they roll at this point, y'all. If we are so scared, we know how they roll. Don't do certain things. To just disobey and go in a car anyway, like, that's, I hate to say it, but you asking for something to happen. These cops use any excuse to take you down. Don't give them that excuse. Now, what I want y'all to do is get down there and tell me what you guys think. Did you think the officers were in the right? Did you think the guy was in the right? Was it a clean shooting, or was it another case of police brutality against the black community? How do you think Black Lives Matter should handle it? Do you even support Black Lives Matter? And just go ham in the comments. As always, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, one vibe, one tribe. Deuces.